Some captains explore, some captains lead, and some captains will strand you 70,000 light years from home and still expect you to trust them. Today, we're talking about Captain Janeway. Hi everyone, I'm Davy and this is Davy Unboxes, where we mix one scale figures review and a little chaos. And today, we're continuing our Star Trek Captain series with Captain Kathryn Janeway. Star Trek Voyager was our first real dive into a female-led captain series. And to make it fresh, they didn't just have to change the captain. They threw the entire crew into the Delta Quadrant, far away from anything we knew about Star Trek. This was a new show, a new network, and yeah, a lot of things were shaky. It was unfamiliar territory, and it had its good moments and the bad ones. I'll be honest, I don't remember a lot from Voyager. It's probably the series I watched the least. It didn't have the same rewatchability for me, except for a few standout episodes. And the ending felt a little rushed, like it needed one more episode to really land. But Janeway herself, strong, confident, smart, and she owned that chair. Alright, let's talk Sculpt. I feel like Kate Mulgrew personally approved this and said, "Make me younger." She looks very Barbie, like way younger than she did in the show. The details are lacking and the hair, very plasticky. This one just doesn't hit. I'm giving this Sculpt a 5 out of 10. Uniform looks good. Not good as mine, I think. What do you think? There's not a lot of details, and that's accurate to the show. No extra pockets, no zipper, nothing like the Enterprise. You do have her pips and her communicator badge. Awesome. It does fit well, not sloppy. Good job, EXO. The proportions are okay. I do think Janeway was a little thicker. Kate Mulgrew wasn't a model type, but this is okay. So for me, this is an 8 out of 10. She can stand. She can pose. But we all know the real question. Can she sit? Yay, she can sit. That's all I need. 10 out of 10. We actually get more here than Archer. We have the phaser, the rifle, the pad, the tricorder, which opens up, and her coffee cup. This is such a good touch. That alone makes this fun. So the phaser, this magnetized to the pans there. Then we have the tricorder also. This is really cool actually. Really cool. Also, we have a lot of hands here. Lots of hands. And a cool base that looks like a transporter pad. So, the accessories gets a 8 out of 10. Alright, presents test. When I walk into a collector's room, does Janeway commands attention? She should. Janeway as a character walks into a room and takes control. She doesn't ask, she decides. But this figure doesn't quite carry the same weight. The softer sculpt, the weaker likeness, it holds her back. She still feels like a captain, but not the captain. So presence, I'm giving her a 7 out of 10. As a captain, Janeway was strong, confident, and incredibly smart. She had command presence. She was a role model. But I do feel like towards the end, she got pushed a little to the side. And unfortunately, I don't think this figure captures her fully. And my personal bias, I'm giving Janeway an 8 out of 10 as a captain. She brought command, she brought presence, and she owned that role. Captain energy, commander, no question. All right, I need to know, is Janeway your captain, or do you think the Voyager didn't quite hit the same level as others? And be honest, did this figure do her justice, or not even close? Next up, we're leaving exploration behind and stepping into something much heavier. Captain Sisko. And yeah, that one's going to be different. By the end of this, I'm ranking every captain and deciding who I'd actually follow. And trust me, it's going to get controversial. Remember to subscribe, and if you disagree, yell at me. For more of me, follow on IG at Deviant Boxes, and remember, 1/6 scale is good enough for me. Bye!